this is Miranda and I am back on the Shimmers Paints design team, and if you use my name in the comments section you will get a freebie. And I am using this cut file from the Confessions of the Paper Addict cut file shop, and what I am planning on doing here is taking, you will see they're called glass beads, and it's a set that I have for my stash. And what I'm wanting to do is that I wanted to treat this to look like water, like the current, because the photos that I'm using for this particular collection or this layout this time is dolphins like popping their fins out of the water. So I think it was a family of two. I think it was like a mom and the pup. And so you only saw one at a time. So I had the little baby fin that I could tell that looked like the pup, and then the mom or like dad or whatever. I'm not sure how dolphins swim together, but I know that there was two, and I was able to catch both of them. Now in the photos, you can't quite probably see it on camera, but definitely off camera you can see it. Now I did quite a bit of glass beads, and here it is dry. And it took a long while for it to dry because I'm in the state of Georgia and it's muggy as heck. So here I am, I'm spraying, and the two colors that I'm using is Coloringz Heidi Ho Blue and Vibez Cold as Ice. And I made a simple but yet perfect, stunning background. I just used I've used three shimmers, and I'll get to the third one when we get closer to the end. And I just wanted splatters and a bunch of like bigger splatters of these colors. And I just, like I said, I just wanted it to be blue and a lot of blue. Just wherever I possibly could put it. I just wanted this to look like current water because we're talking about dolphins here. And I am using the Hip Kit collection. I think this is the May collection, if I remember correctly from what I used. I absolutely positively love how this layout turns out, even if I just use three different shimmers. And that's the beauty of shimmers. You don't always have to use tons and tons of products to get a stunning layout. Look how gorgeous this background looks with just the little bit of blue that I did. I just love it. And here I am, I'm taking the two photos, I'm backing them with a bunch of the papers. Now this is when I bring in the other colors. So I leave this here with the colors that you see, and now I'm adding the pinks and the green, or like the pinks and the different navy blue colors and all of that to this layout, because I absolutely positively love adding these colors after I put this like underwater. I kind of wanted it to look like current. I could have added more blue if I wanted to, but I just love the stunning, the simplicity and the simplicity of this layout. And by the time I get done, you will see that the colors really pop. This blue really pops out. And I just love it. It's just perfect for what I wanted it to do and how I wanted it to look. And here I am. Now I'm taking, so what I'm doing is that I'm making layers on layers with this. And then I come in with one of my layers as my main focal point at the end. I'm just taking up and using up just the scraps that I have left over. And I'm doing a little bit of distressing here and there on it. And then afterwards I'm done. I just love, like I said, I just love how this turns out. I hope that while you're watching me do this, make sure that you go check out the shimmers. I will link everything down below of what I am using in the comments, or in the description, so that you can be able to make sure that you can go and get these colors, because these are perfect for Hawaiian. Any blue layouts that you want for like the pool, the lake, like what I'm using, Hawaiian colors are perfect to have this as the blue background, and then adding, like the Hawaiian flowers like I will be doing in this layout as well the more we get going on this. I just love how stunning it like turned out for for my process. And I did end up sticking to the monochromatic blue part of it, where I ended with the blue, dark navy blue color here for my background. Or like, you know, I should say the bordering piece after I did all of the little layouts there. Now I'm trying to figure out where I wanted to place this, I should say. And I decided to come in with my foam and back it with foam so that you can see that I have it up. And the one thing, I did do this that I forgot to mention off camera. Off camera, I did actually gesso this with clear gesso so that the glass beads did dry and that the shimmers paints doesn't like soak into the blue. Soak into the white. I wanted it to soak into the glass beads. And when you use glass beads with any mixed medium platform, obviously we want you to purchase shimmers, but any like wet mixed medium that I have, if you just do just a little bit dry the top layer of the glass beads, but you leave it still wet in the inside, that glass bead will take that color and soak into it, and you will see then that color pops just a little bit more. So when you look at my still shots at the end, you will see how it just pulls through once that blue really, really dries and that glass bead dries. Here on camera, you can't quite tell it as much, but in the still shots, you'll definitely see how it pulls and it really brings that blue out. I absolutely love how this turns out. So my title is going to be Summer Fun. And I feel that it is summer fun, even though that this is a Charleston layout and we did it in April. Going to see the dolphins even in the middle of March or the end of March, the beginning of April, it's still to me summer fun. Seeing dolphins and that stuff, I turned a March-ish, April-ish layout into more of a summer-looking layout. And ultimately, unless you looked at the date, nobody would know that I did, that I did a summer layout in March or April, for that part of it. So that's the cool part about it. And that's what I love about doing up layouts that are simple like this. You can manipulate when and where you use the collection. So if you do have dolphin photos like this and you truly wanted it to be a summer look, here is definitely a good way to look at it and how to do it. I turned a layout that way. Now, let me get it quick. Okay, so the little bits of papers that I'm putting down, the one layout down on the bottom, it says, girls just want to have fun in the sun. And I thought for dolphins that it would work perfect because they do always want to have fun in the sun. I do place best friends and snapshot down on the bottom, right underneath the word fun. You will see those in there. And then up on top where the birds are at, or the bird is at, I do place the word that is called Summer Vibes and Follow Your Heart. And then in the strip that you see up on top there where that, I don't know what you want to call it, that type of flower, it's Today is the Day. Now that I do absolutely positively love the colors and how it works out. Now, I am scrapbooking with a couple of ladies, so you will see, just to give you an FYI, I do meets, like not Google Meets, but Facebook Meets that they have now come out with, those groups, and we just scrapbook, we come and go as we please. And so every once in a while, you'll see me like pull up my layout and show them while I'm working on it. So I'm pulling out some thread. I love, Missy Whidden is the one that got me started on this. So, excuse me, the layout is definitely thread driven, and that all comes from Missy Whidden, and I got that from her. So I'm just letting you know that's where I got the whole let's add thread to every layout. And I absolutely love that technique. It's perfect. I love that she started it because I feel that mine, it just adds a little bit of something to it. So I add this blue so that the blue kind of stays. See, that's what I was talking about. That blue kind of stays just a little bit. And I'm just going through the ephemera pack. Now, some of these are a little bit of, like there's a palm tree, and I add just a few little bits and bobs here and there. And then, let's see here, what else do I add? I try to add, I come in with a bunch of stuff, and I'm like, nope, I don't want to cover up this blue. I don't want to cover up the waves that I have. Now, I will link the cut file down below along with the colors that I used. Again, the two blue colors that I used on this background is Vibez Cold as Ice, and then Coloringz Heidi Whole Blue. And then I do come in, last but not least, the Vibez, the Sunset Strip. I wanted to add a touch of gold in certain spots, and I feel that that works out perfect. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Make sure you go check out the group. I hope everybody is staying safe. The still shots are definitely coming up. Make sure that you remember to put my name in the comments to get a freebie, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.